Mario, oh, what's up everybody? Patton ZQ. We're back again with another video. We're finishing this game right now. If I can't, I'll do it tomorrow because it is currently 9:06 and I go to bed in like 30 minutes an hour. So we gotta do it quick. So we have 1, 2, 3 more stories. Edie, Lewis, and Dawn. Sanjay.
Lewis's room smelled very
Oh, we have to redo it.
that part of him
No,
lived on.
bruh, we really have to redo this part. I could at least did it.
Dear Mrs. Finch,
Can I skip this? No, I can't.
as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay. Bruh, ain't no way.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously.
Bro, ain't no way my LED lights just felt, bruh. Get back on the monitor, please. And then, okay. Let's go.
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Keep yapping.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Utopia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Like I'm not speaking now.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Not all, but it was all of
So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Oh, sorry.
You, Lewis.
And my LED lights keep falling. You know, how about I do it like this? Put them right here. You know the part that keeps coming off? Yep, put it on the wall. There we go. 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 It's not working, man.
St. Louis.
Look.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
This is where Mama gets mad.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen. We're gonna go the same route.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
Let's do sinister serpents this time.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her
Let's go silver harp this time.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, it's fully covered. Okay.
He knew the
So
world
I
was
guess it's
all
right
in his
here. Okay,
imagination.
bet. Yeah, we still cooking. Don't worry.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
I'm really not paying attention to any of
Then
your
it struck
yapping. I'm
him
not gonna cap to you.
that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
So I guess we're gonna go through this
It was
tiny
hard to
door.
argue with him.
Oh, okay, I guess we're going to the exit.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Okay. Wait, isn't that me right? Isn't that me? Wait, hold up. I'm the game one. I see my shadow. I'm the one from his imagination.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Bro. I'm not even doing anything.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. palace would be packed with his companions.
Okay, I'm kind of liking this. Hold up, they hitting that thing.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Oh, that says Molly. Oh, that's the stray cat they adopted. Okay. So I guess we go up there.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Y'all are not slick. This is a guillotine. I gotta change my boy Lewis's canon event. Yeah, y'all thought, yup, no, okay, I gotta do it. If I could actually change their canon event, that would be nice, but no, I gotta get my head cut off with a guillotine. Bring me your worst, woman.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Took it head on. Quit playing. Dr. Emily Nutch.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Bro, only 2 more, Dawn and Edie. Bro, we're finna beat the game. Saving. He really got a Game
Lewis
Boy.
and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Plug. Sounds like a skill issue. Okay, no, we go through here. So you told me you sat down. Like, what happened if you fell, man? That's scary to think about. So, do we go? Nope, we have to go through the door. Okay. Bro, the door is literally glued shut. It's not that deep, I promise. Open the door. Bro, the game's atmosphere.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Dang.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Dang, okay, we going to here?
I wish we'd stayed.
No, this place is bad. I mean, the island's bad. At least you're not dead.
Left.
At least you're not dead. Am I right? Dang.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Dang. So we going up here now?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have come sooner.
Edith's room. My room as a kid.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Am I crawling? Yes. I'm too tall. Dang.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Dang.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Dang, just gonna excuse me from the table. So, we're
The
following
power
the
had been shut
candles.
off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
We're
When
following
my
the
mom sealed
candles.
the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, this is me as a kid. Okay. Oh, I'm walking on. Ooh.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Dang.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way out.
Oh, she was able to go to the old
It was
house.
the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
I'm scared
There'd
to look
been
down.
an earthquake
Oh, okay.
out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
I'm Edie.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Dang. That sounds boring.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Well, okay, you know we're gonna keep going straight. Just keep going straight. Just keep going straight.
I
Just
got
keep
turned
going straight.
around.
Huh? Where am I going? I don't know.
I started seeing things.
Oh, I don't think that's supposed to be here.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Beds.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
You really tell me instead of just simply jumping over the fence, you're just gonna. Okay.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Bruh, lame mom.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Ooh. I mean, but she's trying to protect us, right?
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Huh? Wait. Oh, I know y'all used to do this parkour thing, like,
We
oh,
both
yeah.
tried to make the best of it.
Super parkour. Oh yeah. Wow. Front flip.
A few years went by.
Bruh. So I'm twisting it.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh my god.
She got better for a while,
Uh,
and then she didn't.
dang.
And
Well,
then I was alone.
of course, this story has.
The
They
last
can't even
Finch
live.
left alive.
Can't even live.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Is that an eye? Oh.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
So, I'm basically dead. Okay.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Bruh. Temperature goes down. Bro, no, I'm about to be... You're telling me I died 7 years prior to my mom. This game is weird. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next 4 game we defeat. Alright, peace out. I